Good morning, YouTube. How you guys doing today? Wanted to come to you and bring you something a little different. Something a little different for me. I've never been a kind of person to review things or test things out or, even post it. So this will be my actual, first time review on something, and want to bring that to you guys because I was looking at, as we all do, search on YouTube for everything out there, and there's nothing really too clear about the different writing apps and or how they compare. So I'm gonna bring that to you guys. I'm gonna compare them all, and the first writing app I'm gonna bring you, tell you the truth, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's Detecht writing app, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And I subscribed for 1 month. I paid for it, and just because I wanted to have the premium feature. It does come with a 7-day free trial, and so that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try it for a few days through the weekend, and if I like it, I'll keep it. If I find that there is a lot of user functions that I don't like, then I will definitely discontinue using it. So let's try it out. I put a short little ride in, and then from there I'm gonna, I did that at the house, and then while I'm on the road, I'm gonna try another route. So try to bring you guys everything that we would do on the road. So let's try it out. Before we get started on that, I don't think I've ever gone over my bike with anybody, and it's pretty stock. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There are a few options that I want to do. I did buy, well, let me flip the camera around so you guys can see. So it's a 2023 Road Glide ST. Just like everybody else, I have the stock air filter on there, and it does hit my leg. I'm not a very big guy, as in I'm not very tall. I'm 5'8", about 5'8" or 5'9", and my leg hits it, and it gets a little uncomfortable at times. I don't have any riding pegs because I'm still trying to figure out what kind of riding pegs I want. As you can see, I had the engine guard riding pegs on there. I didn't like them. It just, with that air filter on there, it doesn't do right. I do ride 2 up, and I put these passenger riding boards on. My passenger really enjoys those versus the stock small pegs. I have the Saddleman Road sofa. I'll get into that on the other side. And then I have the Tabs 4.5 exhaust, which make this stock bike sound really good. Haven't done a cam in it, haven't done head pipes, haven't taken it any much further than that. I don't have a tuner in it. I don't want to spend $500 on a Screaming Eagle tuner when I know after my warranty is done, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go bigger and better. So I'm just gonna hold off on all that right now. So it's basically stock. I'm gonna enjoy it stock. I have the KST Outlaw handlebars. Again, I'm not too sure if I want to go with T-bars. I like the T-bar setup. I really do. I'm an old motocross guy, and so I was really leaning to that. But for prices of north of $2,000, I think when I priced it out for what I want is about $2,300. I don't know if I want to spend that for a fad that might change in less than 12 months. I'm waiting for the next latest greatest to come out. Other than that, I put some front wheel covers on. Haven't changed the headlight yet. Did put the custom dynamic turn signals. But the Memphis Shade handguards, those are lifesavers. And I did install the heated grips. Alright, so one more thing I want to bring to you guys. Again, I'm not a big product review guy. Maybe this is a start. Maybe this is a start of different things to come. But I did, just like everybody else, I went on Amazon for, you know, Black Friday and all that stuff. And I did buy something. I've been wanting something like this, and they're on Amazon for $29. I'll put a link below on the comments and all that stuff. But I just thought, you know, if you guys were thinking about buying this, they're okay. I mean, yeah, I didn't, you know, I attached them to my saddlebags, but I didn't put the adhesive tape on because I didn't know if I really wanted them. But take a look at them. They're the the Kemimoto saddlebag pockets, and they fit okay. I mean, I have you know, the side bags in here. They just attach onto your saddlebag nuts here. Nuts. But you attach them here, you take those off, remove those, put that saddle, you know, that bag in there, and it has plenty of pockets. I mean, this thing has storage for days. You put all kinds of things in there. I have, you know, some extra arm protectors. I have a little beanie for my head just in case it gets real cold. You know, this is the poor man fix-all. This is the duct tape of, you know, our world. Tire repair kit, everybody needs that. A plug kit. And so I have the rest of my bag. So these things they're serving their purpose right now. On the other side, you know, I have my keys, sunblock, wallet. But yeah, it removed everything from the bottom of the bag. So they're pretty good, you know. I have the saddlebag slide-in bags for when I travel. So I know it's going to take up some of that space, but we'll see how they go. All right, guys. So I didn't save my route. So what I'm going to have to do now is just build it. Let me see. I'm going to say hit plan a route. I don't know if you guys can see that. Plan a route. And put a destination in, but I'm going to change that. I'm just, let's go to this campsite. Set a stop. Okay. I'm going to hit calculate trip. And okay, I have the most twisties on. Okay. And let's see, I tap the screen, that's not gonna work. And start navigation.
Drive north, then turn left.
All right, so let's get going. See you guys in a second. I was at a local park right there, Buffalo Road Athletic Park. Pulled over just to start the intro there, and this park is pretty active this early in the morning. It's Saturday morning, and man, there's a lot of people up right now. It's about 8:45, and you know, these guys get up and get it going.
Continue for 2 miles.
So like everybody mentions out there, you know, get out and ride your ride. It may be a little cold out. I have my heated grips on. I have put my heated seat on, and you know, gonna just enjoy the creature comforts of technology. I mean, why not? If it's available, let's use it. So I know there's a lot of riders out there. I have some buddies that aren't really into that type of stuff. They said, oh man, you know, why'd you get this and why'd you get that? And, I said, man, because I want to ride all year. You know, they always mention, well, if you got to get all that, then what's the purpose of going out there and riding? Well, and I tell them simply this, you know, what's the purpose of having a bike if you don't want to ride it? You know, I didn't buy this thing to be a garage princess, and nor do I want it to be. And that's why I get out here and ride. That's why I have some of the creature comforts of, you know, heated grips and heated seats, so I could ride it all year. Now, I know North Carolina gets cold and some areas get snow, and when there's ice on the ground or snow on the ground, obviously I'm gonna have to hold off. But today's supposed to be super nice. It's supposed to be like 70 degrees, and I have somewhere to go later on this afternoon, and tomorrow's supposed to be a huge storm. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and go out for a ride this morning and try to get as many miles as I can before I have to head home and do my thing. So
Continue for 1.5 miles.
Alright, let me go over one more thing. From one review, I did learn that if you have the battery optimizer, if you try to save your battery and all that, this crash detection will not come on. You have to turn that off from your phone to, you know, enable that. Which, you know, neither here or there. I have it plugged into my bike all the time. I use my infotainment center for my GPS. You know, I have both of them on right now because I want to see how it relays over to my infotainment center. I could already see a little bit of a difference. On the phone, it shows the next turn. You have the next turn, and then you have the second next turn. It tells me my speed here. It's not coming on my infotainment. It has the speed limit here. That's not coming on my infotainment. So there's a little bit of a difference between your phone and the infotainment. I don't know if you could change that or what is you know, why or any of that crap. But you know, obviously, if we're gonna review everything, I believe all these P's are for parking, gas stations. I don't know if you could turn that off or what have you. End ride, resume ride. You have a little hazard there. If you know, you can actually hit that, select that, and there's all kinds of cool little options, you know, road work, accident, you know, slip hazards, all different types of stuff. I'm not going to go through all that crap. There's a lot of reviews out there to dive deep into it and your different options. So I'm just going to go ahead and you know, hold off from all that stuff. I'm riding hands on the bars, you know, that type of thing. So, but you know, this is North Carolina. This is you know, residential. You can see there's a bunch of apartments and stuff like that, but there is I think I believe it's foliage on the ground. Not now, but you can see some of the trees are without leaves, and when everything started dropping out here, oh my gosh, I wouldn't take a bike out here, you know, unless I really had to, unless this was my form of transportation to work and back, because man, the streets were just lined up with leaves. And you know, we all know leaves, a little bit of moisture, that's a bad day for a rider. So I just I didn't do it. I just selected not to ride. So I haven't been riding my bike for a few weeks just because of that time. But now the streets have cleared up quite a bit, and we're back to normal other than the cold. Okay, so we've made it out of the the congested city part, and getting out here in the little bit of the open. I tell you what, yeah, that how it doesn't transfer over to the infotainment center is a little how it doesn't transfer over to the infotainment center does surprise me. With the technology that we have nowadays, you'd think that would appear on the screen with everything else, but as you guys can see, from the app to the infotainment, there is a little bit of a difference. So, you know, is that a deal breaker? No, but that just means my phone, if I want to take advantage of everything on that app, then I have to leave my phone on. So that just means I leave my infotainment center on other things. But anyhow, now we're on a road called Six Forks Road. We're gonna follow this for just under 2 miles, and this is North Carolina. Right now we have a truck in front of us. Looks like a red light coming up, but beautiful roads, beautiful scenery. Today's gonna be a beautiful day. Why not? Why aren't you on your bike riding? This is one of the reasons why I agreed to come out here, was just because of the availability of rides. I mean, this is not more than 10 minutes from the place I'm staying, and some people would travel a couple hours, maybe half a day, to get to this type of stuff. And you know, one of the odd things I will talk about, look at that cemetery we just passed. There are more random cemeteries out here, and I don't know if it's on people's properties, and I don't know if that's family members, but oh my gosh, I wouldn't be surprised if we passed 3 or 4 of those little cemeteries out here on this road, just because it's so random. And I wouldn't even know how to, you know, go to the city and say, hey, I want to bury my family members here. Maybe it's just that easy, but some of these cemeteries look very, very old, so I'm assuming they're family members, but you never know. I have came across a couple churches where they have cemeteries on their property, and I mean, if you don't really have anywhere else to, you know, look at that. That's pretty cool. Sometimes I go squirrel on you guys. I'll be talking about one thing, I'll see another, and it just takes me away. So I can get off the subject of cemeteries and churches. So anyhow, enjoy the scenery, and let's see where else this app takes me and the route it takes me. So, you know, from Texas, there's a lot of lakes out there, but here in North Carolina, you have natural lakes. Texas is full with man-made lakes, and they're nice, but being out here in the country like this, you know, it's just gorgeous. You come across these natural lakes that just blow my mind. There's so many hiking trails. People pull over and they just go hiking in these country backlands, and it's beautiful out here. I mean, why wouldn't you explore? You know, one of my neighbors, she has young kids, and man, I would have died to, you know, have the opportunity to bring my kids out here back in the day, and just, you know, Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon, you know, they're all they're all wound up because they've been cooped in the house. And it's like, let's go, guys. Let's go for a walk and come out here and just, you know, enjoy nature. The opportunity is great. If you're thinking about moving to North Carolina, I mean, it's just gorgeous country. All right, so it looks like we're coming up to where I selected the destination,
Turn right onto Redwood Road.
and you know, I try to go easy around this area, these kind of areas right here that are less traveled, only because of the wildlife. And yeah, there's plenty of residential houses and structures, so you know, if something were to happen, I know it's, you know, somebody lives not too far. So, but with that being said, you know, a deer or something could jump out at you. I mean, I've seen riders go down, you know, hitting a squirrel. And so, and there's one right there. Oh yeah, he's going. There's a dog. He's, you know, if you live out in the country and you let your dog run, that's fine. But hopefully you've trained him not to go in the road, because I've been chased by dogs on this damn bike. And I'm sure there's a lot of people, but dogs just, you know, they want to come after you. Stayed a few days down in South Texas, and my buddy owns a house down there, and another patriotic guy. Buddy owns a house down there. We stayed down there, but every time we came in and we left, there was 3 or 4 dogs, you know, their own little pack, that would chase us coming in and chase us coming out. And it's funny, but you know, what if they catch up to you? And look at that. See, I love old structures like that. I'm sure there's some kind of history there that, you know, if you were to get with the owners of these properties and say, hey, you know, how long has this been up? You know, what was the purpose of it? You know, and you're sitting in one of the original 13 colonies here in North Carolina, and who knows? I mean, shoot, man, some of this stuff might be, you know, colonial, and been up here for hundreds of years. I mean, you know, the 1700s, and here we are, you know, 2023. Who knows what you're looking at? But this shows to be the end of my selection, so which is fine. I'm gonna go up a little bit more, see if there's a turnaround or something, or what's ahead of me, because again, I just picked a spot on the map. I know there's an airport or something up here. What's that? Over here, boat ramps. Might go down to the boat ramp, but let's see. Then again, that boat ramp may be nothing. Where I had to pull over earlier where my battery died, that was a boat ramp. That was pretty cool. I should have took video of that one. But anyhow, we're here, another church. I'm sure there's a cemetery somewhere over here. That's where they like to, you know, have them. Anyhow, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, all this review was for the app. Now, you could post it, you could save it, you could do everything you want with it, but as for me, again, it's just a means of learning the area. I don't post it, I don't do any of that stuff. And oh, look, there's a highway right in front of me. That might be the quick way home. I don't do any of that stuff, you know what I mean? It's just not me. But what I do is, you know, again, I use it to get places. Oh, squirrel. So with that being said, you know, take it for what it is. If you guys enjoy this, obviously, you know, like, share, and subscribe, and all that crap. Comment on some of the product and other product you may have, because again, it's everybody's a little different. Build your bike your way, you know what I mean? don't look at somebody else's bike and says, I want to be like that guy. I mean, yeah, you could look at other product and go, yeah, you know, I like that, and yada yada, but build your bike your way, enjoy your bike, and don't let other people influence you for stuff you don't really like. You know, how many times you have buyer's remorse for, you know, cars, bikes, I mean, hell, just product in general. It's a thing. So you know, enjoy life. Enjoy life. Do you, boo boo. Do you. Peace out.